Carson-Newman has its comeback fall short at number 14, Catawba. Andrew Rogers here with the head coach, Mike Mincey. Coach, 50 points given up there in that first half, but the second half you did a much better job defensively, limited them to 26 points after halftime. How did that defensive performance in the second half help you get yourself in a position there to have a chance to tie or win that game down the stretch when it looked like early on maybe they could have run away with it the way they were playing offensively? What'd you like about the second half defense made it interesting?
Well, if you go back to the first half, I don't know exact numbers. I think Thorne had 21, something of that nature. And then there were I think 4 guys that came off the bench for them that, I don't know if I'm accurate on this, but I think they had 4 players that had already scored above their season average in the first half. So you got to credit Catawba there that, 2 of their 3-headed monster, I call them, didn't score. Thorne goes for 21 and they get 19 or so points off the bench, which was huge for them. And at points they performed better without their starting group together than they did with it. Then we come in the second half, and they had hit 9 threes, we had hit 9 threes. You give up 50 points, but we felt like that we could come out and be a third quarter team and kind of draw it back. And we got there pretty quickly, outscored them by 7, give ourselves a chance to get in the game, which we did. We were in the game. Once we cut it, you had a good game from that point on. Obviously, lose by 2, you just can't get over the hump. But, I just thought we defended well in the second half. I don't know that they technically played as fast because they're kind of nursing the lead the whole time. I've seen them do that time and time again. But like I told them, I'm not disappointed in them. It's a tough place to play. We know that. And when we have one over here, it's been usually a single digit or an overtime game. Almost had another thriller here. Just didn't make enough, that one extra play to get over the hump.
Campbell Penland, career high 32 points, career high with 7 threes, I think was the final number for her. She was getting a lot of open looks against the way they were defending you guys. What you like about the confidence that she played with offensively and what that can do for this team moving forward for her to have similar outputs like that?
Well, it's like I told them in the locker room. I mean, okay, we lose the game today. That's their 29th straight home game that they've won, which is phenomenal. It's great. They played well here. They've got a good crowd. The atmosphere, but everything that we're working for, and it's been this way for quite some time, we're working toward the end of the year. And, to see Campbell step up and do what she's very capable of doing, and she goes for 32, she hit 7 threes. Braylon had 5. I mean, they make all, we had, Mac had 3 of them, so, you get 12 mates there. But not only did she make 7 threes, she was able to find her way to the rim, 5 other times and get buckets. So it's what we need. We need that 3rd or 4th player to help us in scoring, and I thought she did a great job tonight. Obviously, her scoring helped keep us in the game and gave us a chance to win.
Most of the statistics are pretty even one way or the other, but one that stood out to me the most was the points in the paint, 32-14 in favor of them. Obviously, most of your points in the paint are going to be from Lindsay, and she was limited with the way they were doubling her mostly when she caught it. So when she's doubled like that, how do you make sure you stay in the paint and don't necessarily fall in love with the 3, even though it worked out for you guys in this game? But how do you stay even while staying aggressive inside and outside?
Well, it was I think it was a very physical game. Certainly a very physical game for Lindsay. There was a lot of attention drawn to her, it's life on the road. She's banged and bruised up, and so she scored 7 hard points. But she draws a lot of attention, and a lot of the attention that was given to her is why, both Braylon, Mac, and CP were able to find open threes to be able to make. So, again, that's just a credit to the type of player she is, that there's that much attention being drawn to her. They have multiple bodies that can throw around at her as well. I don't think she left the floor in the second half. Ended up playing 37 minutes, which is a tough task, but, she'll be all right. And, next game she'll be able to get the ball in the paint.
What'd you like about how your team responded in half number 2 when it probably could have folded maybe a little bit with the way things were going for them in the first half? What'd you like, and what'd you learn the most about this team in the second half there?
Well, I knew we weren't going to fold. I mean, we've got 6 losses. We've had 1 double-figure loss all season long. I mean, you lose 2 by Catawba, you lose an overtime to LMU, you lose by 2 at LR, and those are like some of the best teams in our league. So, just haven't gotten over the hump on the road. We know we got a good squad. We know we're built for for tournament play. That's the most important thing to me. I think we got the depth, and I think we have the inside-out punch to go to neutral sites and win games. And even though you got to win these next few games and whatever we have left, they're all critical. Everything we're doing is trying to work toward postseason play if we're lucky enough to get there, and that's what we're striving to do. But I told them, I mean, did we make mistakes? Yes. Was an exciting game? Yes. You know, could we have played better? Probably, but I'm not disappointed in them. You know, we came over here, we gave it our best shot. We had a chance to win, just didn't go our way.